Good afternoon, everybody. This is Roman from Levittown. Coming live this Tuesday afternoon. I'm glad to be here and seeing most of you or people who will be joining us shortly in this Facebook Live. We're going to speak today about things that every single person can do in order to make their life better and their health last longer. That's what we spoke yesterday. We spoke about health and happiness, how they related, and what actually causes us human beings to get sick. So we'll give a second for people to join us. I'll get a little sip of water as always, and once people start joining, we'll begin our presentation. If you're coming in for the first time, just a reminder, this week I will be doing these presentations in English and Russian back to back. So right after this presentation, for those who want to hear the same information in Russian, please don't go far away from your cell phones or computers. Just see once my live starts again, you will be able to join and hear the same information in Russian. Okay, so I see people joining us. Thank you so much. Hello, and let's start. So again, we spoke yesterday about the things that cause us to get sick, and those things that I mentioned yesterday were two things: incorrect nutrition and intoxication of our body. Today I'm going to speak about 6 steps, which is a little bit expanded. Usually it's 4 steps, but today I'm going to go into 6 steps, which is more expanded path to health that I like to promote. And it's very important for all of us to understand how all those steps interrelated and one cannot follow without another. Most people unfortunately skip the first 1, 2, 3, 4 steps and actually 5 steps, and that's why they kind of get in only partial benefit or partial result. So let's get to it. So the first step that we have to make is to decide that we really want to make the change, and that's mental stuff. So mental, I put a decision. And by doing that mental decision, I'm not saying, oh, today I'm going to decide I'm going to lose weight. No, that's the resolutions we all do every single weekend or after a big birthday party or the New Year's. No, that's not a decision. It's a resolution. What the decision is then when you take in responsibility for yourself and you decided that whatever is happening from now on going forward, I'm in charge. I am responsible. I have nobody else to blame for. If you take this responsibility and you say, okay, so how do I approach my life going forward? You are saying to yourself, and actually it's better if you announce it to the world that you're now in charge. Post it on Facebook saying I'm going to lose this much weight, or I'm going to exercise and do this many exercises like push-ups or chin-ups. Let people know, so if you fail, it will not only be inside of you, everybody else will know as well, and that will give you extra motivation. But what I'm saying is pretty much you have to take a charge of your own life, and you decide that from now on until I get where I want to go and beyond that point, because it's not a short destination, it's for the duration of your life, you have to assume responsibility, take charge of your life, of your health, and make decisions in accordance with that decision, with that path. Okay, so many people say, if I get sick, I go to see doctor, meaning they're not taking any responsibility. They're saying if something happens, somebody else will fix it. That's incorrect mentality. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong mentality, but in our context, when we're talking about us taking care of our own health, that is incorrect. So our mentality will do step by step every day something to prevent our body from getting sick. So that's what I'm talking about, step number 1. Step number 2, exercise. Now, when I'm talking about exercise, I don't mean you have to spend hours in the gym. I was listening to one doctor today, and he said, I spend 6 days a week, 1 hour a day exercising, and I couldn't lose weight. Obviously you couldn't lose weight because just exercise doesn't solve the problem. Just running for hours and hours and hours will not get you thin, and in fact it can injure your joints and your muscles. So no, it's not the solution. You have to exercise regularly, yes, but just by itself it's not a solution. So what we're going to discuss today, I think, is going to be beneficial to all of those people there that are in personal fitness, personal trainer business, because if they incorporate what I'm talking about today into what they do, it will just improve their client satisfaction. It will help them to get better results to their clients. And by no means I'm trying to take their business. Actually, I'm coming to help them to make their business stronger. So exercise meaning regular activity that causes your body to move. It can be walking if you are in good shape. It can be jogging. It can be physical, like strength training. It can be martial arts. It can be yoga. Right now, we're all confined to our homes by most part, and it's hard to go. I mean, you cannot go to any gym, but there are so many classes online available free or at little cost, including my classes in Akira, which is, I think, is very cheap, but I charge it because I bring value in those classes. So, but you can find something that fits your schedule, fits your space, and fits your desires. And absolutely, if you don't move at all, then guess what? The other steps will not fix it. And no matter how crazy advertisement will tell you this pill will cut your weight in half, it's not going to happen. So moving on. Next one is hydration. And hydration, I do not mean drinking tea, coffee, soda, wine, juice. All those things are foods in eyes of our digestive tract, in the eyes of our body. So what our body has to do with all those liquids has to process it meaning using energy. Only drinking the pure, clean water, correct quality water, will give you energy, will detoxify your body and make you feel better. In other words, if you drink this kind of water, and I'm not talking about just the bottle, what's inside the bottle is important. Your body not only not losing energy, actually gaining energy and detoxifying while you're drinking simple water. It's not crazy science, it's very simple, but it helps your body to remove waste from your body. Remember we were talking yesterday in the detoxification? The drinking water in the correct amount and a proper quality will do the trick, or at least will start moving you forward to the right direction. Next one. Internal hygiene. And again, going back to what we spoke yesterday, our body is intoxicated with toxins, with parasites, with viruses, bacteria, fungus. All this stuff accumulates in our body if it's not properly removed. And if we don't drink enough of quality water, if we're not taking not eating some fiber that helps us to remove all that nonsense from our body, if we don't have enough fat in our diet, all of those things like fat-soluble toxins cannot be dissolved by water. You cannot scratch them from inside because you don't have access to it. So you have to have fat in your diet that will remove the fat-soluble toxins. You have to drink enough water to flush out the water-soluble toxins. You have to have some products in your body, in your diet, that create conditions inside of you that push away the parasites, that regulates the amount of fungus your body has, the amount of viruses and bacteria your body has. And if you don't create those conditions, if you're only waiting for something bad to happen, and then you run to doctor to get some chemical, non-organic products to kill that stuff, it dies inside of you, intoxicates you more, doesn't solve the problem, it just causes more problems. So think about it, and they make decisions for yourself. Again, mental is number one. Without the decision, nothing else is going to happen. But make right decisions. Number 5, and that's where many people stuck. I'll call it I'll call it cellular nutrition. What it is, we have to feed our cells that are the building blocks of our body. If we just eating what we like because we see how we see it, like beautiful oranges, great cakes, yummy pasta, right? It all looks good, it all tastes good. It's not what our body need. It's not what our cells need. They need other things, and those things have to be in our diet. As I mentioned, the nutrients that used to be in our food years ago, they are not there any longer, or if they're there, they're in much less quality and quantity. So we're not getting from our food, no matter who says what, the amount of nutrients we need. So we have to add it by taking supplements. And I like this word. I have nothing against it. So it has to be the right supplements done from quality quality materials with good proper practices how they prepared. But without that, today you cannot have quality life. It will be short quality life, and then you'll have a lot of problems. I suggest you make a decision today about extending the quality life and living longer and happier, a more fulfilled life. But you have to do something about it every single day, as I've been doing for the last 2 years. I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now. I'm sure when my granddaughters and great granddaughters will be, or grandchildren will be getting married, I will be at weddings, dancing with them, playing with their children. I'm not going to be old in the sense of physical or mental health, because I made a decision. I'm taking all the steps every single day, no matter what it is. Okay, so we get to the nutrition. And by the way, this is the only step that many people promote. Right now, there are so many supplements out there, but this is the first and only step that you're offered. All of this is part of the nutrition plans with some fitness coaches, with the nutrition coaches, and that's good. But as a system, nobody goes to all of this. If you're a nutrition coach, you probably don't even speak about solar nutrition. You just have foods, you have diets. If you're a fitness coach, you have maybe some diets, but add all this together, guys. I'm not taking business from you. I'm giving it to you. You can use it yourself. You can help with your clients to do it, and you can add to your business. Okay. And step number 6, protection. So with the protection, it's very simple. Once we create a nice and good looking body, we want to make sure nothing gets to it, nothing hurts it, nothing damages it. So protection is crucial. My one of the coaches that I like, mental coach, brain coach actually, Jim Quick, he's saying we have to have protection for our brain, and what he means is a helmet. It's very simple. It's physical protection, but we need it for our protection purposes. We're talking about something different. We're talking about toxins. We're talking about electromagnetic field. We're talking about harmful chemicals from dishwashing liquids and laundry supplies. But still, it's protection of our body. Once we cleanse it, why would we allow it to get back intoxicated? Why would we allow electromagnetic field to hurt our brain, to hurt our cells, blood cells, to hurt our body? There's really no point for it. So now let's take a look. Once we made the decisions that we are in charge, we start exercising. It doesn't have to be crazy. Jim Rohn was saying, if you can't walk around the block, do it. If you can do it next week twice, do it. And keep on going, keep on building up. Another thing Jim Rohn used to say, how many times can you do push-ups? And somebody responds once. And it says, is that it? And the person says, yes, but what if you do second set? And you do it again and again, so you now can do 2 and 3 times. So it's not it. 1 is not it. We don't have a limit. The limit only here. Once we change what we think about, the limits are gone. So make a decision. Start exercising. Start drinking water. You have to drink enough of water. If you need to know how much exactly for your weight, I'm going to tell you. If you need to know what kind of quality water you need, again, reach out to me. I'll share it with you as well. I'm not going to do it right now, but all of this is proven, tested, done, tested on this body, and I have results. I can prove everything I'm saying. Now, internal nutrition, hydration. We need to clean our body so we get rid of the garbage that sits there, including parasites that eat the same thing we eat, so we are actually missing some of the food. Nutrition, once we got rid of all the garbage, now we can refill that empty spots with good stuff, because if we don't fill it with good stuff, the bad stuff is going to come right back. And protection, once you have it all done, protect it. I think this is the simple, straightforward, logical system that I'm offering to all of you to follow. You can do it with or without me, with or without our products, if you can figure out how to do it on your own. But why bother if all of this is done, all of this is set up for you? Just reach out to me. I'm going to give you exactly step-by-step instructions, what to do, how and when, and I'm sure you will get results as long as you follow the system. If this information is good and interesting to you and you believe it's beneficial to other people, please share it. Please invite them to our Facebook Lives and contact me with any questions or concerns. I will be happy to help you out. Right now, we're going to conclude, and we start in the same presentation in Russian in a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching. Be well, stay energetic, have fun. Summer is coming, so hopefully we all will be out in the world soon. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.